lakes that mirror the sky,
donkeys that bite your bum,
and stone carvings that are out of this world. Come today to South Dakota for an American adventure.
Yee-haw, baby!
Yee-haw!
You'll be back if you subscribe. There's no need to ever hide.
Yee-haw! Yee-haw, cowboy!
I got the horses in the back.
Hi everyone, welcome to Learning Brave. I'm Skylar.
And I am her gorgeous husband, Ross.
And humble.
Yes.
Very humble.
I'm probably the most humble person that I know.
In case you haven't guessed, today's adventure is South Dakota.
South Dakota.
Around the Rapid City area.
Yeah.
The stone carvings that are out of this world
Are, of course,
Mountain
Rushmore.
Rushmore.
Now, I know everyone says Mount Rushmore, but our 4-year-old, so cute, at the time he was 3, he would give it its proper name. He'd call it Mountain Rushmore.
In this cute little voice, he'd be like, "Oh, Mountain Rushmore."
Mountain Rushmore. We went to Mountain Rushmore.
So we'd heard a lot about Mountain Rushmore and we'd never been there. We're Australian. So we went there for the first time and it is amazing. It's one of our top 3 things to do in South Dakota.
Absolutely.
So, you can buy Thomas Jefferson ice cream there.
So what did I miss? What did I miss?
That
So
is true.
apparently, as we travel, we learn lots about the different cultures that we visit. Apparently, Thomas Jefferson and I have a lot in common.
And me too.
We love ice cream. In Mount Rushmore, you can buy vanilla flavored ice cream that was Thomas Jefferson's recipe or something.
Yeah.
And it only costs you like $500 for
Yeah.
a tiny little tub.
That's about
Great
right.
value.
That's good. It's about $500 a pop.
Empty chairs at empty tables.
Not really, but it feels like that when you're a family of 7 and we're like, whoo, that's like $8.95 or something, you know. So we bought one tub. We had 2 spoons each.
Yes, and I remember we all sat out in the chairs and the little umbrellas in the sun, and we all had 2 scoops each.
2 scoops, and then I made them all handmade cheese sandwiches. Mount Rushmore is all about hidden treasure underneath.
And, oh yeah.
I actually joke about this a lot because it's sort of true, but most of my American history knowledge comes from National Treasure.
That's a great movie, National Treasure, by the way. If you haven't seen it, it's a must.
So we were like, ooh, this is great. So we got the photos and we did the walk.
We're going to find Montezuma's treasure in Mount Rushmore somewhere.
I don't think it was his treasure.
Oh, I don't know, whatever.
It's like the Spanish gold.
Was it Spanish gold?
Something important to know about Mountain Rushmore. We were just innocently looking around, following the path, and a ranger came up to us and he was like, "Oi, get your kid off the edge there. If he goes over, it's a $2,000 fine." And then he's telling us that some guy tried to remember that?
He tried to
So
go
some
up.
guy
Did he try to go up and
climb
do
on top
some?
of the head or something?
Tried to do some nudie run up there, like some streaker on top of the
I
head.
think he was nude. I think you're making that.
Oh, I just like to talk about nude things.
Possibly nude man tried to climb to the top of the head of Mountain Rushmore people.
That would be epic, though, to see a guy
And got
nude
fined.
trying to climb up the front of Mount Rushmore. That would be what a spectacle. What a spectacle that would be.
They're very
Watch
careful
out.
about.
Do not leave the paths, guys. Serious business. All these huge fines they threaten my 4-year-old with. Hello.
Number 2 of our top 3 things to do in South Dakota is Custer National Park.
Oh yeah.
So, it's not a national park. Custer State Park
It's a state park.
amazing.
Yes.
And I had read all this stuff on blogs that had said if you get there really early, you'll see all this wildlife. And we drove in not really early because it's us.
And
we're always late.
For the first 30, probably 20 minutes of driving around, there was nothing. I was
nothing.
I was in the car going, this is a scam.
And we were like,
I want my money back. Did we pay any money to get in? I can't remember. I think we paid something. I was like, there's false advertising. There's nothing here. And then we turned a corner and there was about 4 or 5 asses.
Is that how, are you allowed to say that?
Yeah, it's an ass, a donkey.
It's not an ass.
No, ass is your bum, ass is a donkey. Anyway, we saw these donkeys.
Yeah, and we're like, yay, wildlife! And we came prepared. We had packs of like those mini carrots.
We had carrots.
I think they were mini ones
Were
too.
they? We had some carrots, and it was kind of fun because we all the kids got out and we were like hand feeding these donkeys these carrots, and it was really cool. They had a lot of fun. And then I had an experience with a donkey that scared the living daylights out of me.
I was hoping you'd remember that bit.
I remember this. I will never forget this in my life. So there's these donkeys, right? And they're all around. And once you got carrots, they want to follow you everywhere. Like, they want to stick their head in the car window. And if you have a sliding door like we do, they want to get in the car with you.
Very friendly asses.
I like that boulder. That is a nice boulder.
It was.
Donkeys.
But my daughter thought she'd play a trick on me. As I was leaning into the car to do something, she pinched my butt. And I thought the donkey had bitten me right on the behind. It scared the living daylights out of me.
You like yelped and screamed.
I yelped and
jumped
screamed.
around.
I thought the donkey'd come and was like, ooh, we're going to bite your bum off. And thankfully it didn't bite me on the bum, but it did scare the heck out of me.
Because we're feeding these tiny little carrots, they're like getting our hands.
Trying to bite your hand off. Yeah.
Bite your hands, bite your
So,
bum.
tip number 1 for visiting Custer State Park is bring big carrots.
Long carrots.
Long ones.
And then after we passed the donkeys, we turned a corner and there was a whole herd of buffalo. It was amazing. I felt like I was in a Western movie. Yeah!
It was pretty cool actually. We came around, we saw the herd. They were sort of up off the road a little bit, so I sort of like, okay, I'll go for a wander and just see if it's safe. So I left the car. There was a few other cars there. We went and had a bit of a wander, and as I got onto this little hill, I could see a bit further into the distance, and there was a huge herd on the move towards our car. So I run back to the car and I was like, just be patient, they'll come. And sure enough,
Oh, they did. We ended up, there was a bit of a line of cars and everyone's like, because it's not safe to get out when there's a herd on the move. So we're all like hiding outside our cars and taking photos while these huge buffalo were going past our cars. and
males,
weaving in
females,
between.
the tiny little ones, but they were coming like within inches of our vehicle. They were literally in between the vehicles as they went past. It was a really cool experience.
It was one of the coolest wildlife experiences we've had in the US for sure.
Oh yeah.
It was amazing.
It was amazing.
I mean, it's huge. It's awesome. They're roaming free, and
Like if that's right there.
there's a cricket on my window. There's a lot of calves.
And number 3, for top 3 things to do in South Dakota, we have Sylvan Lake.
Sylvan Lake, it was awesome.
It was beautiful. I think, wasn't it past Custer National
Yeah,
Park?
I think we went through Custer National Park during the day, and then we headed north a little bit towards Mount Rushmore, and it was there. So it's all within 30-minute drive of each other. Yeah.
And it's beautiful. Like you can do a hike around the lake. We went swimming in the lake, and there was this big rock that people were jumping off. It was like stunning. And for a long time, I said that was the most beautiful part of the US that I'd ever seen. Colorado is a serious contender.
Colorado, I think, is
But
taken number 1.
Sylvan,
man.
no, don't say that.
Sorry, South Dakotans out there, but Colorado rocks, man.
But Sylvan Lake was so beautiful, and the drive up there we saw mountain goats and the views were amazing, and it was just like, I was just like, I'm in heaven. Like it was so
Actually,
beautiful.
one little thing, just as a little side note that I loved, is going in some of the little roads up through the Black Hills, which where
Yeah,
all
the
this
Black
is,
Hills,
the
that's
Black
what I'm
Hills,
talking about, yeah.
where everything is located. They've got these really old shops, like people collect all this bric-a-brac. I don't know bric-a-brac. Well, that like paraphernalia, just old stuff, and you go in, and it's like a museum. I was seriously trying to buy bread.
Yeah, we're looking for bread.
I was trying to buy bread. I couldn't
To
find
make
bread,
cheese
but
sandwiches.
I could find these amazing little museum / doctors, the shops that were all scattered throughout the Black Hills. It was really awesome. So for anyone that loves to go searching for old stuff,
South Dakota is your place.
it is Black Hills rock. Seriously awesome.
Please let us know in the comments if you have seen what you think is the most beautiful part of the US, or what would you name as your top 3 things to do in South Dakota? We would love to know, because
Yeah.
we'd love to go back.
And remember, you'll be back if you subscribe. That was really cheesy, but hopefully you subscribe anyway.
Okay, see you later. See you
Bye,
next
guys.
time. Bye.
See ya. Today,
Today,
mate.
Today, mate.
Today, mate. G'day.
G'day.
G'day today, mate.
G'day, mate.
This old highway's getting longer.
I don't know that.
Ride in Denver tomorrow night.
Stop it.